And we will likely see charges soon in other communities as well. Newaygo Public Schools has had 4 threats since Monday, 2 of them happening today. The district placed the middle and high schools on lockdown, and parents were told they could not pick up their children. 13 on Your Side's Justin Bachman talked to parents today about their concerns and continues our big story coverage live outside Newaygo High School.
Yeah, Val, those safety precautions were lifted around 2 p.m. That's right when we got to the high school to see a line of parents ready to pick their kids up as early as possible. Before those precautions were lifted, they weren't allowed to come here. One parent we talked to said she had a sick feeling in her stomach, one very similar to when she was a student and learned about the Columbine massacre. Every single parent we talked to says that these threats need to stop.
The cops kind of treating us like we're hostile. And these are our children in there, so of course we're going to want to know when we can go get them and what's going on.
Wednesday morning, all Amber Heist wanted was information and to know her kids were safe. As dozens of parents gathered at a church, they say answers from local law enforcement weren't enough.
I can't even go get my kid because she's safer in a building that was threatened. I don't understand that.
I wish that there were an easy way to ease parents' minds.
4 threats have been identified targeting Newaygo schools in less than 72 hours.
We need to all rein our kids in a little bit more. They think it's a joke. They think it's funny to joke about this weeks after children just lost their lives in another high school. I don't understand it.
But the consequences are far from funny.
With the potential felony record, a potential the distraction to public education of all other students.
Every single one of these will be investigated to the full extent, and they will be forwarded to the prosecutor's office. This needs to stop.
The schools were on secure mode for most of the day, those lockdowns only lasting for a short period of time. The difference between those two, lockdown is the highest level of security here at Newaygo. It's reserved for active threats to the safety of students and staff. Secure mode is a little bit different. It's a precaution where the doors of each of the buildings get locked, outdoor activities like recess are stopped, and nobody is allowed in or out of the building. But the big difference is that instruction and education in the classrooms can continue. Now, all of the students that have made those threats have been identified and turned over to the prosecutor. Live in Newaygo, I'm Justin Bachman, 13 on Your Side.